All right, this is Coach Brian Cooper. We're back with the Big Coop for another message. This one's on value proposition and how do you clearly articulate your value and understand it for your clients, or really your ideal clients as you go forward. So, Coop, tell us about the value prop and really understanding your ideal clients.
Okay, sure. And last time we had talked about a comfortable way to introduce your services to people who you know, who you might have had a little reluctance to do so. And in there, we've kind of left it off with you describe your services and then say, hey, does this apply to you, somebody in your firm, or someone you know? And we left it kind of open-ended. Better is to really drill in and say, well, my ideal client is, and we're looking for that. Who's the person we're really looking for? So I don't want to just get referred to anybody. I really want to duplicate ideal clients. So in my case, I would say, well, my ideal client is someone who is at core to the table or above, or perhaps somebody not quite at core to the table, but really wants to get there. And usually it's that person who has clients in the hundreds and is working lots and lots of hours to service them and generate new clients and all of those things. And what I can do for those folks is generally help them get down to a reasonable work week, time-wise, and at the same time actually help them significantly increase their sales or their production. So value proposition-wise, as I might explain that to someone, again, it now gives them a very clear picture of how that works. Now on the advisor end, when I'm advising people and talking with hundreds of advisors over the years, one of the things we do is help them develop that value proposition. So for an example, one of my clients is an advisor who works with business owners on transition planning. And his sweet spot is business owners who have a business somewhere between $3 and $15 million. So in that case, his value proposition might be something like, well, I work with businesses, so my sweet spot is businesses or business owners who have a business between $3 and $15 million and who are at that age where they might be thinking about transition. And what I do is I ask some tough questions and help them really go through that whole process and that thinking about it, how it affects their family and their lifestyle and how they can maximize revenue from the business were they to sell it, or how they actually maximize their retirement were they to hand that off to a family member. So in that case, again, a very clear description, and it's who do you know fits that situation. And if they know folks, names will come to mind, and then you have a discussion about each name as they come up.
Great. So what I'm understanding then is that you ask for their advice, you're clear about who your ideal clients are, and then you have a value proposition that you're really helping them to understand and say, can you help me with this, right? Because you're asking for their advice on how you help to move into that market, right?
Yeah, so it is a process that we go through to help them actually develop that value proposition, come up with some case studies that they might use as a way to describe that value proposition to people, and whether that sits on their website or that's just used as they're working with people and networking, or working with other advisors like attorneys, CPAs, et cetera. But yeah, it's a process that we go through, and we make that really crystal clear for them, and they end up with something that really does communicate their value in a nice, succinct way.
Excellent. Thanks. This is Pro Advisor Coach and Master Coach Brian Cooper. Appreciate you, Coop.
Okay, thank you.